With the AC pumping and the sun beaming down, summer can bring on challenges like high energy bills and unexpected home headaches.
But don't sweat it, although it's hard to do if you're in the East these days. Cleaning expert Melissa Maker is here with some smart, simple tips to help you keep your home running smoothly and looking spotless all summer long. Melissa, good morning.
Good morning, my friends.
Before we get started, as always, remind everybody how we can shop the segment.
Absolutely. So pick up your phone, open up the camera, and just aim it right there at the QR code. It'll pull up an article where I have shoppable links to all of this really great, useful stuff and more.
All right. Well, let's dive in, and we're going to start with some quick fixes that can have actually a big impact when it comes to our thermostat.
Absolutely. So this is a smart thermostat, Jeff. If you can just hold the unit up there like that. Yeah, this is a really easy switch to do. And I have to tell you, I have this at home, and I love it because this learns you and your patterns in a non-creepy way, but it actually helps to adjust the temperature when you're home, when you're not home. So it can be at a sort of an eco-smart temperature and save you money. You can also set schedules so that at night it gets a little bit cooler, during the day it gets a little bit warmer. If you work from home on Tuesday and Thursday, why are you paying for AC when you're out of the house? So there are all these great things that you can do to save money, and studies have been done, and on average Canadians can save, when they use this properly, 15% on their cooling costs.
Yeah. Okay, for sure.
Quick and easy.
All right, we can also save by using smart plugs.
Yeah. So smart plugs, this is just, I mean, this is as plug and play as it gets. You have something like patio lights, a nice little water feature out there, a bug zapper. We don't love bugs in the summer, as we've discussed previously. But this is just a smart plug that you can pick up. You plug, obviously, your item into that, you plug that into your socket, and now you can control this item, this device, with your phone.
We're just showing holiday lights and Santa Claus there
Right,
to make
of
everybody
course.
feel cooler in the heat dome.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right. A little bit of snow during a heat wave never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But what's great about this is it reduces that phantom power. You're not paying for power that you're not using anymore. And you can also schedule this just like your thermostat. So you can have your lights on from sunlight to sundown, or vice versa, your fountain running whenever you want it to go. But then when you're sleeping or you're not home, you're not paying for that. That's a great way to save money.
Okay.
Okay, up next, we're going to talk windows, doors, vents.
Yeah, so things get drafty, and obviously that's a problem in the winter, but it's also a problem in the summer because you're paying to cool the outside.
Right, the cool's escaping.
Nobody wants to do that, and we don't want to let humidity in. We also don't want to let bugs in. Notice the whole theme. I've been talking about bugs all summer. Anyway, so if you're handy, you can pick up, you know, just whatever tube of caulk you need, a caulking gun. I am not, so that's why I got this. This is like the easy to use, comes in a very simple little container like this. I hope the tip is clean. I was working on this yesterday. Of course, you know, whenever I do a live demo, we never know what's really going to happen. Now, of course, this is clogged. So my first piece of advice is to make sure that you clean the tip before you use it. And that's how you know I don't do this very often. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're finding any of those little gaps or holes, seal them up. This is waterproof. This isn't going to yellow, which is great because people hate having that sort of yellowing. It looks really aged. But this helps to save money. Really, it does, because it doesn't. You're not spending money to, you know, heat the outside,
Okay,
or cool the outside.
All right, what do we have next?
Next up, we've got repairing and maintaining your window screens. So right over here, I brought in a big old screen from my house. When they're dirty and you open your windows, you're letting in pollen, dirt, dust. More cleaning for you, and your HVAC system has to work harder. So cleaning it is quite simple to do. You can get one of these simple little screen cleaning brushes, use a little bit of soapy water. They're not going to do anything aggressive to your screens, which you want to avoid because that could cause damage. Which brings me to my next point, which is repairing any screen damage that you might have. So this is a very easy patch repair kit that you can pick up. You want to check your screens and make sure if there are any tears or any fading on it, that you can very easily just fix this up so that you're not having to pay to replace the screens.
Right.
I have been there. It is expensive.
Okay, but that peel and stick is great. Great option.
Couldn't be easier.
Yes.
It's like a Band-Aid.
And I like this, that I don't have to necessarily take out the screen. I can just keep it in place and do it.
And it feels nice, too.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, up next, you say laundry and switching to cold water. That's not a hard thing to do, but it can pay big dividends.
It really can. So I want you to think about it. When water comes into your home, you know, you are spending money to heat that water. So 90% of the cost that goes into running a load of laundry goes to heating water. So you can save so much money by just switching to cold water washes. Now, if you need a hot water wash, say you want to get your whites really white or you have to disinfect something, okay, we can let it slide. But a lot of detergents are designed these days to work really well in cold water and get you those great results. Really easy thing to do. It's like one simple setting, big money savings.
Okay. We're out of time.
Okay.
Yeah, these were great tips. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Pleasure.
All right.